All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about everything Bonk token. What is happening with Bonk and what could we be expecting as we go further into the year of 2024? I'm sure if you are a Bonk holder, you guys are probably wondering what exactly is causing this huge bloodbath for Bonk, and why is Bonk not exploding like you have seen over the past 3 months, especially Q4 of 2023, because we saw Bonk hit almost $1.7 billion market cap, and of course it's seeing a huge retracement since then. So you guys might have a lot of questions, and that's what we're going to be answering. But speaking about bloodbath, if you're noticing pretty much everything right now across the market, you're seeing quite a bit of red across the board. And if you do follow me on my channel, you know why exactly this is the case. But if you don't watch my other updates, I will talk about that briefly in this update as well. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But before we go any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at Bonk's price right now, we still have about 4 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at 10.19, down 5.5% over the past 24 hours in USD and about 7% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. One thing you guys might have noticed that has changed for Bonk is that it's no longer in the top 100 crypto ranking, but I do expect that this is going to go back into the top 100 before you know it. But why is Bonk seeing such a significant pullback? As you may know, Bonk has seen significant airdrops. They've been given back to the community, which I've always praised about them a lot, because like I said, it takes a real team that has a vision to really give back to the community, and not just giving back to a community like, drop your wallets down below. They're doing it in a really, really unique way. And there were multiple wallets that did qualify for that, so we did see a huge amounts of sell off from that as well. And of course, overall what's happening within the markets, that is impacting it as well. And on top of that, as I've said to you guys from the beginning, there were people, insiders, that were in on Bonk prior to listing announcement, and those guys lock in profits as well. And this is why, if you've been watching my videos, I've always said nothing goes up straight forever. It's not sustainable. So when you do see those types of price movements, you want to be locking in profits. And I was pretty much saying that literally day in, day out when I was making updates regarding a Bonk hitting all-time high after all-time high. And this is where you want to be ahead of the curve. You want to lock in profits. Don't listen to your emotions, because if you don't, you do realize we can't stop anyone else from not locking in profits. We could be a massive whale, and that can cause a huge snowball effect. And on top of the market can start being volatile. There could be interesting things happening with the market, what's happening right now. And these are some factors that we do need to always remember. But as far as its market cap is concerned, $620 million, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 93.6 million, so almost at 100 million in terms of the 24-hour trading volume. And yeah, that's that. So what exactly is next as far as a Bonk announcement or news goes? And there is a huge announcement today. About 6 hours ago, OKX has listed Bonk and Jito. It says, from meme coins to DeFi innovations, Solana's ecosystem thrives on diversity. So they have come out and listed OKX. I've been a huge fan of OKX. I've worked with OKX in the past, and one of the top exchanges without a doubt. But at the end of the day, the exchange could be the best in terms of usability. Of course, there's so many good exchanges. In my opinion, OKX is one of the top ones, but that does not mean you still leave your holdings onto that exchange. Always take your holdings off of exchanges. Put it in a wallet where you own your private keys. You never, at the end of the day, want to trust your hard-earned money on an exchange, because exchange might be great, but there could be hackers that could be hacking these exchanges, and that has been happening more than you know it. But this is great. Another big exchange that has come out and listed it, and this should show you Bonk is still on a lot of exchanges' radars, and then you guys might not realize this at this point, but this should give you an indication as to what is going on. But let's take a look at this right here, the price. But before we look at the price, let me briefly give you guys a little bit of rundown as to why the overall altcoin market is seeing a huge bloodbath. So what we're seeing is, surprisingly, Bitcoin is holding really, really strong, as you can see, pretty much very, very close to its yearly highs. But it's the dominance index skyrocketing like this, which is impacting altcoins to lag behind BTC. And that's what we're seeing happening right now. And Bonk is also being affected by that right now. So now that we have that out of the way, there's a lot of dates that we do need to keep in mind, because of course the Bitcoin ETF, supposedly could be approved by the 10th of this month, which is just 2 days away from now on. And a lot of people are looking forward to that. But in the back of our mind, we still need to, expect the unexpected. There is a chance that it could be delayed. And you do not want to just go in thinking it's not going to get approved. And there's a chance that it could get delayed, and that will cause a big downside for BTC, which will impact everything, including Bonk. So as far as downwards trend goes, I think there's still a potential for the entire altcoin market that we could see more downside coming in the next few days ahead of us. So be very, very careful in terms of your entry. Of course, at the end of the day, you guys do what works for you, but we need to keep all these factors in mind when we are analyzing the market. But as far as Bonk is concerned, of course, it's seeing a significant pullback. To be exact, from its all-time highs, Bonk has retraced 73%. And yes, we were seeing short squeeze after short squeeze after short squeeze. And of course, back-to-back massive exchange listings, Coinbase, Binance, literally a few hours in between announced both exchanges listing this. And of course, that had a huge upside for Bonk, but it's seen a significant retracement. And if around this time, your boy was saying, lock those profits in if you, are sitting with those profits. And I hope even if I've told one person and that was able to lock their profits in around there, I'm happy. I'm more than happy. But we expected this huge explosion for Bonk. You guys know I've been talking about Bonk before this massive liftoff. And do I think it's over? Absolutely not. But again, what I'm saying is just my own personal opinion. You want to take that with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. It's just from what I personally think. I'm just very optimistic as to what is going to happen with Bonk in the upcoming future, especially this year, as we do see Solana continuously thriving, getting to the top ranks, usability, increasing, more and more people coming on the chain. That is going to organically bring in more interest and demand for Sol and Sol projects. And of course, Bonk is a SPL token, which of course is a meme coin, and it has that, advantage against majority of the other coins because of course the way it has been, I would not say the way it's been really doing, innovating. Of course it wants to bring utility, as but the way they are communicating and the way they're interacting with their community is completely different, never seen before. And I think this can give them a huge plus point. And like I've said, yes, we are seeing a significant pullback, but this should not surprise you at all. At the end of the day, I've said this from the beginning, Bonk should be treated as a meme coin. If you're solely holding only on Bonk, you're completely already doing everything wrong. And yes, I'll continuously say that. And I continuously say that about everything, but Bonk is a meme coin, whether it's Dogecoin, whether it's Shiba Inu, whether it's Bonk, sure, you could want to have some meme coins in your portfolio and you have it part of your portfolio, but if you're just solely holding on this, no, this is not something you want to be doing, because like I said, meme coin, and of course in terms of your risk, it's going to be extremely high. But what exactly is next for Bonk in terms of short term? So like I said, we did see wick all the way down to this 94.65 zone, but we're seeing a little bit of a pickup since then. But if that support is lost, there's a chance that we could wick down to this 76.84 zone. And speaking about the 76.84 zone, that is a move of about another 23.2%. And this can happen, surprisingly, if BTC decides to see a pullback. So like I said, the next few days are very important. But in terms of a sale, I think Bonk has retraced quite a bit. And me personally, again, hear me out. Me personally, I would be confident to be dollar cost averaging in around these prices, because a 77% retracement and just solely for Bonk to retest its all-time highs, that's a move of about 270%. So I personally will be adding more Bonk in the near future into my portfolio, because like I said, I think the opportunity is great. Again, that's just my own personal opinion, but like I said, where I want to see Bonk sitting at is above this 1317 zone. This is a really important level for Bonk to be above, which is a 31% move, and I do expect that we will go above this sooner than you think. So let me know down below what you guys think, and of course what you think is going to happen with Bonk. I still think it is going to do the unexpected, which is take over Shiba Inu, but let me know down below what you think. And with that said, I will see you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.